2 months ago, I tried to belt a Freddie Mercury song in front of 40 people, and I cracked so hard I thought the mic exploded. I had trained for months. So, what went wrong? When I was 15, I thought belting just meant singing louder. So I did. At school talent shows, in the car, in the shower, and my throat always hurt. But people told me, wow, powerful voice. I didn't realize I was faking the real thing. Belting isn't about volume. It's about resonance, breath strategy, and muscle coordination. And most singers mess it up because they skip one step: mix technique. In this video, I'll show you why belting can feel amazing and still sound terrible, and how to fix it. We'll break down what happens when you belt wrong, like strain, pitch breaks, fatigue, versus when you do it right. That means chest dominant mix, twang, anchored support. I'll give you 4 killer exercises that fixed my belt within no time. Looking back, I wasn't untalented, I was just uninformed. Once I learned how to build my belt from the inside out, I didn't need to scream to be heard. I just needed technique. So yes, 2 months ago I cracked on stage. But then I went for advice and got it from Eleonora, my singing teacher. You'll hear the full, helpful dialogue. Eleonora, I've been hearing a lot about belting lately. Everyone talks about how powerful it sounds, but honestly, I don't quite understand what it is. Can you help me figure it out?
Of course, Pierre. Belting is one of the most exciting and expressive vocal techniques. It gives singers that thrilling emotional power we often hear in musical theater, pop, and gospel.
Do you think it is just singing loud in high notes?
That's a common assumption, but no, belting is more nuanced than just volume. At its core, belting is singing high notes using the energy and tone of your chest voice, the voice you use to speak. But the trick is doing it safely with control.
So it is like bringing your speaking voice higher up?
Exactly. In classical singing, you often transition into head voice as you go higher, which sounds smooth and light. In belting, you carry some of that chest dominant sound up into the higher register, creating a tone that's bright, bold, and emotionally charged.
That sounds intense. How does it work mechanically?
That is a great question. Technically, belting involves a chest dominant mix. You are not using pure chest voice, which would be too heavy, but you are not switching completely into head voice either. It is a blend with more weight and speech like quality.
So it's not yelling?
Not at all. Yelling involves uncontrolled pressure and can damage your vocal cords. Belting, when done right, is controlled, supported, and acoustically efficient.
What happens inside the body when we belt?
Several things. The vocal folds stay shorter and thicker, and the thyroarytenoid muscle, which is dominant in chest voice, remains more engaged. The larynx sits slightly higher, like in speech, and resonance shifts forward. You feel it in the nasal and mask area.
So forward resonance is key.
Yes, forward placement, especially with a little bit of twang or nasal resonance, helps amplify the sound without straining. It makes the voice ring out and carry.
And I guess you need a lot of breath support.
Absolutely. Belting is breath intensive. You need a strong and stable foundation from your diaphragm and lower ribs to support the intensity of the sound.
That makes sense. And who typically uses belting?
Well, belting is a staple in musical theater where characters express big emotions. It's also common in pop, rock, gospel, and R&B. It adds drama, immediacy, and excitement.
I see. Can you give me some examples of singers who belt?
Certainly. Whitney Houston is a classic belter. Her control and power were phenomenal. Aretha Franklin belted with soul and depth. There's Barbara Streisand, who blended musical theater with belting beautifully. More modern examples include Adele, Idina Menzel, Christina Aguilera, and even Freddie Mercury.
I never thought of Freddie Mercury as a belter.
Oh, absolutely. He belted with incredible intensity and expression, especially in songs like Somebody to Love.
So, what about the difference between belting and classical singing?
Good comparison. In classical singing, the tone is rounder and the larynx is lower. The resonance is more balanced between chest and head voice. It aims for a consistent sound across registers. Belting, in pop music by contrast, has a higher larynx and forward resonance, and it has also more speech like tone.
So, it sounds more raw.
More raw, yes, but also more direct and relatable, which is why it's so effective in storytelling and contemporary music.
Are there misconceptions about belting?
Many. People think belting is just shouting, which it shouldn't be. Others think it's only for women, but men belt too, especially in rock and musical theater. Some believe it damages your voice, but that only happens if it's done incorrectly.
That's reassuring. So, it's a legit technique if done safely.
Yes, safe belting is all about awareness, technique, and pacing. When supported properly, it's absolutely sustainable.
Are there ways to start learning belting safely?
Absolutely. But today, let's focus on understanding. The core idea is to keep the tone speech based, the breath active, and the resonance forward. Always listen to your body. If something feels tight or painful, it's a sign to back off.
Got it. What about artistry? Is belting more than just technique?
Definitely. Belting is incredibly expressive. It allows singers to convey triumph, sorrow, defiance, love, you name it. It's about connecting emotion to sound in a very immediate way.
So, it's emotional storytelling through sound.
Exactly. When you belt, you're not just hitting notes, you're delivering a message. That's why audiences react so strongly to it.
It all makes sense now. Belting isn't just loud, it's powerful, controlled, expressive singing from the core.
That's it, Pierre. And with the right guidance, it can become a thrilling part of your vocal toolkit.
Thanks, Eleonora. This really cleared things up. And as we always do exercises, could we do some exercises to teach me belting?
Of course, Pierre, belting can absolutely be powerful and healthy when you approach it right. Let's go over 4 foundational exercises to get you started. Ready?
Let's do it.
The first one is the twangy nay nay on a 5 tone scale.
That already sounds ridiculous.
That's the point. Say nay nay in a breathy, nasal tone, like you're impersonating a cartoon villain. That is step 1 of exercise number 1. Say nay nay with a breathy nasal tone, like you're impersonating a cartoon villain. Apply this sound to a 5 note scale on moderate volume and maintain steady breath support. Repeat the pattern moving up by half steps, like this. Nay, 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 nay.
I do it now. Nay, 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 nay. That feels weird, but kind of fun. Why this one?
It brings the sound forward and engages your twang resonance. That gives your voice brightness and projection without strain. It is great for clarity and strengthening your chest dominant mix. Let's go to the exercise number 2, the speak to sing phrase drill. Choose a short phrase like I can't do this. Speak it naturally with a strong emotional intention. Then sing the same phrase on a comfortable pitch and preserve the spoken energy and rhythm. Experiment with slight pitch variations, like this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this.
You know, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Strange exercise.
It is at first. But this helps you connect speech to singing, which is the core of healthy belting. It is all about vocal confidence and expression.
That one felt kind of freeing, honestly.
Good. Let's move on. Exercise number 3 is the hey shouts on pitch. Shout hey as if you're calling across the street. Place the same hey on a single pitch and shift the pitch upward in half steps. Stay within your belt range and avoid pushing past your limits. Like this. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, I say hey to you now. Hey! 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 Got it. Why is this helpful?
It mimics natural vocal behavior. No overthinking, just direct sound. It helps with energetic onset and efficient resonance, especially as you move higher.
I'm starting to feel what you mean about healthy belting.
Last one. Belt vowel glides or simpler, the yeah slides in exercise number 4. Say yeah in a relaxed chest voice. Glide upward a fifth interval in one connected motion. Keep the vowel open and modify slightly to yeah to avoid tightness as pitch rises. Like this. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Can I also say I can't do it?
No, you should try it.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
That was good. This builds your belt range and it improves flexibility and tone as you climb higher.
Wow, these all feel super different from how I used to approach belting.
That's the idea. If you focus on breath support, relaxation, and forward placement, you can build a powerful belt voice without hurting yourself. These exercises are your foundation. Practice them mindfully and you'll see progress fast.
Thanks, Eleonora. I feel way more confident already.
Anytime, Pierre. Now go forward and belt like a pro.
I will.